Hello everybody and welcome back to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report, and today I am joined once again by Alex for the second time on the channel now, and watch, I'm going to upload these in reverse order and it's going to throw everyone off.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good time. He has so kindly been willing to join me for a video here, and today he's bringing the Black Order up against some non-CGR Guardians of the Galaxy. I figured it was about time we got kind of the movie Guardians on here, so that's what we're doing today. So for my list here, I have, of course, Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot, everyone's favorite 5-threat, and Beta Ray Bill. And then over here, famously from the movies, of course. Over here for Crisis or Tactics cards, I have Crew of the Milano, Eyes on the Prize, Deadly Duo, Lovable Misfits, and Galaxy's Greatest. What about your side here? Who is bringing along with Thanos?
Well, Thanos is bringing along the two people who usually has stapled to his sides. We got Corvus with the reality gem and Proxima Midnight with no gem.
Yep.
Thanos himself is rocking the mind and space because, boy, howdy do I love controlling things.
Yep.
And X-23 is here too because...
Famous member of the Black Order.
Yeah, he's got to have someone else, and she's good at punching things.
You didn't want Supergiant?
I think X-23 might be a little bit better than Supergiant.
I think that's up for debate. I think there's definitely some people...
Get in the comments.
Oh, God. Alright, let's get to your Crisis or Tactics cards.
We've got Blood to Spare, because punching is very good, and I like to do it on your turn, too.
That's rude.
We got Mothership, because punching is very good, and I like to be up in your face to do that. We got Patch Up, because punching is very good, and sometimes you do it, too. Yep. We got Sacrifice, because punching is very good, and sometimes you do it, too.
Yep.
And Execute, because, once again, punching.
Yeah, no, this... I'm sensing a bit of a theme, but... Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get deployed. We're playing on Demons and Hammers, so it's definitely going to be a violent game, and, yeah, we're going to get right into things. Alrighty, and we are deployed. On the left side, I have Beta Ray Bill, facing off against X-23. Down the middle, I have most of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've got Star-Lord, Groot, and Rocket with Drax, facing off against Thanos and Corvus. And then over towards the right side, I have Gamora facing off against Proxima, which kind of feels like a fitting fight. I feel like that would be a good one.
Yeah.
But that's probably not going to last for very long because there's probably a mothership or something coming in there.
No idea what you're talking about.
For winging it tokens, I've given one over to Gamora. I've given one over to Drax because for whatever reason I have a feeling he's going to take a punch here, and one over to Groot because well, Rocket's not taking a punch here, so. Yeah, I believe you won the roll to go first.
I did.
So you may choose to do that.
Maybe I do it actually with X-23. She's going to walk right on up over here.
Yes, sir.
And then she's going to do another little bit of a walk to this side of the hammer.
And within range 1?
Yeah, we want to be also within range 1 of this car to get some cover.
Yep, makes sense.
And she's going to spend a power and pick up a hammer.
Denies me the Eyes on the Prize. Fair enough. We're going to go over to this side with Gamora for our first activation, because we're not letting you get both of the extra hammers. So we're just going to go ahead and do a couple of long moves here. So, move number 1. I tried to say uno and numero and said unero, because that's English. Move number 2, we're going to go ahead, we're going to hang it on top of the car so we'll have some nice cover. And we're going to pick up a hammer. Nice and simple. There we go. That's going to be it for Gamora.
You can't just go up there and take hammers with no repercussions.
Yeah, I figured I'm probably taking a spear to the face.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be in range for it to be a strike attack, so instead...
Looks like I'm just out, yeah.
It's just going to be a 5-dice spear with Proxima Midnight.
I have 3, and... yeah, I don't have power for a power, so... 2, maybe 3.
With a crit?
2. I'm going to be blocking nothing, but I will use the wing it to reroll 2, and then cover will give me 1. Cover's going to give me 1, so I take 1.
I will not gain 1, but I will be placing within 1.
Yes, sir.
So, hang out
right up there
over here.
And Gamora's taken 1.
Mm-hmm.
And spent her winging it. Cool, cool. And is that it for Proxima?
That's it for Proxima.
We're going to go ahead and have Bill go next. And he's just going to go ahead walk up here directly towards X-23, get all snug with that car, which does actually look like it puts me within range 2 of you.
Okay.
So, we're just going to go ahead and smack X-23 in the face. It'll be a good time. We got 5 dice physical.
I've got 3.
If we can build 1 power, that would be real sweet. 3 with a crit, not bad. 4, and you're stunned.
I have my reroll, so I'm blocking 1, taking 3.
Nice. I'll gain 3 out of that.
Is the stun before damage?
No.
Okay.
And
So
then
we'll still gain 3.
we're going to go ahead and spend 3, that 3 we just gained, to pick up this car that's in our way and toss it at your face. So
But my
nice size
cover!
2. That's the point. You're just going to eat 3.
Or just...
I'm not even sure, but it doesn't matter.
I
There's a
don't
spell.
even think that works on that, but yeah, I can't reroll on dodges, but that is enough to take her down.
I'll pay 1 to
Man.
steal her hammer.
Yeah, that went in a way.
That certainly did. Good job, Bill. Jesus. Okay.
Gonna be honest, was expecting her to be a little more durable than that.
Yeah, I mean, when I got all the damage on the attack, I was like, okay, this could go really well. I didn't expect... I thought I would need Star-Lord at least. But anyways, that's going to be it for Beta Ray. Your turn.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna pass. You have so many more people than me.
Yep, no, that makes sense. We're going to go ahead and have Mr. Raccoon go next, and he's not doing anything too fancy. We're not trying to offer him up to Thanos, so he's just going to move to about here. He's going to pay 1, pick up this hammer, and he's just going to sit pretty after that. I don't really want him any closer to the fight than that, so he's just going to chill. Unfortunately, he will be a little out of range on Proxima there, so yeah, Rocket is having a good time.
Pass again?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's alright by me.
Cool. We're just going to go ahead and have Groot go next then, because again, I don't want to give you sacrificial lambs if I don't have to. So Groot is just going to move to be beside his good buddy Rocket, but very importantly, Groot does not want to be on the point. So we're going to move him a little forward from Rocket, which might be a little risky, but we're just moving him up a tiny bit more so he doesn't have to be on the point. He can still be in protective range of Rocket. We'll get him as close as humanly possible here. So he's touching and not on the point. So that way Rocket will be the one who gets lit on fire, but Groot will take the hits.
Alrighty.
Now you can no longer pass, sir.
I have to play the game.
You do, I know, it sucks.
Unbelievable. I don't like doing that. That's fine though. We're gonna go with Thanos.
Yes, sir.
First things first, he's going to do a little bit of cosmic portaling for 2 power.
That's rude.
Yeah, he's going to choose an allied.
Corvus moving on up.
Bump him up into range of that their hammer for later.
Why would he need that?
For punching related purposes, like occasionally. Then he's going to love that move so much that he's going to do it himself with the space gem.
Yep, makes sense.
And definitely not bump into that glaive there. He's then going to do a little bit of a movement action, which I think might just be fine.
Yeah, you might be able to pull yourself within range 3 there.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So we're just going to get to within range 3.
Yep.
And
Notably not contesting the point, or do you want to go forward?
notably not contesting the point.
Cool, cool.
What are points even?
That's
I
true.
have immunity stun. This is incinerate. I don't like that.
That's fair.
Instead, I'm just going to use my other gem, the mind gem, and I'm going to kidnap a tree.
Yes, sir.
Who is also going to be off this point.
Yes, sir.
Who is then going to take a bit of a fist in the face. Thanos here is going to use a second action to do a strike attack.
Into Mr. Tree.
Yep.
Mr. Tree has 4 dice and a winging it token.
He does.
3.
Yeah, 3.
We're going to block 2. We might as well spend the winging it here. Go for 3. Nope, we're going to take 1 damage.
Alright, and I did not get my trigger, but I do gain 1 power for the damage I dealt.
Yes, sir.
Which is great. And that's going to be it for Mr. Thanos.
Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and have Mr. Star-Lord go next. And Star-Lord is just going to move up. We're not going to stand on any points because that's fire, and fire is not a good thing. And then we're going to shoot Thanos in the face because that seems like a fun time. So Star-Lord throws 5 dice.
I've got 3 with a damage reduction.
2. You're
1.
going to take nothing.
I'll take nothing.
Alrighty. worth a shot. And that's going to be it for Mr. Lord.
Alright. That does mean that it's got to be Mr. Glaive.
Yes, sir.
Who is debating between punching twice or moving up. I think he might just punch twice.
That's fair.
So he's going to spend a power. He's going to pick up a hammer.
Yep.
And he's going to be attempting to beat the crap out of a tree.
Yes, sir. He's going to do the range attack.
Yes, this is 5 dice now because of the hammer.
Yep.
5 dice energy into a tree.
Tree's got 2. 3. I'm blocking nothing, so I'm going to eat 3.
Alright, I will gain 1 power for that, and I will do it again.
Yes, sir. I'm going to have 2 dice.
I'm going to choose to use the reality gem to treat that like a crit. And
I'm
get
going to
3.
take 2 this time because I blocked 1.
Alright, and we'll gain another 1. That tree's not dead yet, is it?
Nope, it's on 1 health.
That's actually fine by me.
Yep. And is that going to be it for Mr. Corvus?
That's going to be it for Mr. Corvus.
Alrighty, well, the last activation of the round here will be Drax. And Drax isn't doing anything too complicated. I think he's just moving up, but let me see what he actually does here. Drax is just going to go for a contest in the middle point here, because somebody should probably do that. You know, I don't think I'm out killing Black Order, so I should probably score some points.
Might be useful.
And everything Drax does is range 2 anyways, so we're just going to go here. We're going to be at a handy range 2 of the Titan. And we're just gonna. There's nothing to pick up there. We're not spending any power. Why would we spend power? That's gonna be it for Drax, and that's also going to be it for the round. So I'm grabbing 3 hammers due to something that happened over here. I don't know. I'm also grabbing 2 in portals, which means I'm going to be scoring a total of 5 points to your, I believe, 2 for your back portal and your hammer, both scored by Corvus. He is your objective piece today.
Yes, and he's also on fire.
And he's also on fire. As is a certain Raccoon and a certain Drax, which is not great for them, but you know, it's fine. They're dealing with it.
Sometimes being on fire is fine. It's when you're on fire. I don't like it, but I like it when you're on fire.
That's fair, that's fair. Alrighty, going into the next round, I have handed out my wingites. We've got 1 on Mr. Beta Ray Bill, 1 on Gamora over here, and 1 on a certain Raccoon. Basically everyone who's holding a hammer. And you said you're going with X-23 first?
Yeah, she's not holding a hammer, and she would very much like to be doing that.
Alrighty.
So, she is going to spend 2 power for a Claw Rush.
Yes, sir.
And Thanos, who is in range, is going to spend 2 power for a Death's Decree.
Ouch.
Because she's on her injured side, she adds 4 dice. So this is going to be a 10-die Claw Rush into Beta Ray Bill.
He's not in love with this idea, but sure. That's looking very violent. That's
yeah.
8.
8 with 4 crits.
We're blocking alright. We're blocking 2 so far. We're blocking 3.
I'm going to Assassin Reroll and Wild Pierce.
So you're on 8 right now?
Yeah.
So Wild Pierce will get rid of 1. I block 2, which would make it 6. I will pay 1 to make it 5, so I stay alive on 1.
Alright.
I will get to aggressive off of that.
Alright, my medium advance, I believe, goes first.
Yes.
So we're just going to move
Coming in that way?
a little bit closer. Not the whole way, just over to here.
Sure. I am going to see if I'm still in range 2 of you. I am not.
I should. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to aggressive to be within range 2 of you probably anyways.
Okay.
We're just going to come over this way, get into the fight.
Alright, and because that, whatever the heck that attack was only 1 attack action.
Yep.
We're going to be spending another 2 power to do that again.
Might as well.
Not quite as powerful.
Unfortunately, no Death Decree for
only
you this
once
time.
per turn. Boo-hoo.
I do still have the winging it up because I didn't use it in the last attack. Just 2? Maybe 3? Maybe 4. And you've got the Pierce already.
4 with
4
a
with
Pierce.
a Pierce. Oh boy. Well, winging it would allow me to block potentially 2, but then I could only reduce by 1, so I would still go down either way here. So I am going to go down, I am going to drop a hammer.
Okay.
And you're going to do 1 damage.
I'm going to do 1 damage. You're going to drop that hammer right over here.
Yep.
I am going to spend 2 power for a Frenzy. So this is going to allow her to, in addition to her medium advance,
Take
move
a
herself
short.
onto this
Onto the portal?
portal.
Sure.
And she should actually drop this over here.
Sure.
And she's going to be able to make a free strike attack into Groot.
Into Groot. Groot's going to have 4 dice as well.
Right, because I didn't put him on a portal. Yes, this is going to be a 5 dice with a pierce.
3,
4, and a reroll.
5 with a pierce. Yeah, you got Groot. You do the 1 damage to him as well, and he will drop.
Excellent. And I'm going to spend the... He has... Or not dropping a hammer, he's just dropping himself. Yeah. She's going to spend the power she got from that to pick up the hammer.
Yep.
And after
That was
taking
a really
out 2
good turn
people,
for her.
I feel like that might be it for X-23. Good talk.
We're going to go ahead and have Gamora go. We're going to see if we can't deal with Proxima here. So we're going to pay 2 power to start out by... actually, we'll hold off on the Assassin's Leap. We're gonna punch you first.
All right.
So we're just gonna do a regular old Godslayer attack here. This is a 6 dice physical, and you'll be bleeding as long as we do damage. Just 2.
I'm blocking 1.
So you will take 1.
Reducing to a minimum of 1, so I will take 1 damage and be bleeding.
Cool, cool. I only gain 1 for that. Then we will... Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it again.
Again?
That's a little better. 3. Oh, also, I didn't have a wild in the last one, did I?
No.
Okay, good. 4, and then that wild will let me turn 1 to a hit, so that's actually going to be 5.
I'll be blocking 2, reducing by 1, and taking 2.
Cool, cool. I'll gain 2 for that. Then we might as well do the Assassin Leap, which will just cost the 2 that we're gaining. We're going to throw ourselves here, so that way we bump you, and that's potentially 3 damage coming into you.
I'm going to be blocking 1, reducing by 1, and taking 1.
So she's still standing, but I did put a decent chip into her there.
Yep.
Alrighty. And I think... Ooh, actually, is that it for her? Yeah, that's it for her.
We're going to go with Proxima.
Yep.
Before she does anything, both she and Corvus are going to spend 2 power for a mothership.
Yeah, teleport her into the fight.
Yeah, she's going to come right on over here. Teleport over to her husband.
Yes, sir.
I think she is good and out of range to attack with her builder, but she can probably get to where I need her to be. Ooh, that's tight. Oh, wait, no, there's a top of a car.
Yep,
the
you
top
can
of the car
spear throw and
exists.
land on top of the car.
Haha, forgot about that. So she's going to be doing a spear throw into Drax.
I will have cover from this, but yeah, I am on fire, so I'll also only have 2 dice.
So I got 5. That's 3 with
Maybe
a crit. 3.
I'm blocking 1 plus cover is going to be 1 damage on Mr. Drax.
Okay.
And then I am also going to get to put a vengeance token on you. Yeah, I think that's worth... No, actually, we're going to not put the vengeance token on you because we can only have 1 in play at a time, and I'd rather save it for someone more meaningful.
So, she's going to place within one of you on top of this thing. She's going to spend her second action to shake this bleed off so
Yes,
she doesn't die horribly.
I think you should let her die.
And then she's going to spend that power she gained because now it's Corvus's turn.
Yes, sir. And what's Corvus up to?
Corvus is liking the idea of all of this incredible violence and would like some of his own.
Go ahead and walk into the fight.
So he's going to walk right on up over to here.
Yep.
And he doesn't like the cut of Drax's jib.
Nice, okay.
So it's going to be 2 power off of Proxima and 2 power off of Corvus.
You're executing?
No, I don't execute yet.
I only have 2 dice because of fire.
Yeah, you are on fire. I think we're just going to be doing a 6 dice strike against you.
Alrighty.
Because of his hammer.
I got 2 with a reduction. That's 6 with a crit.
6 with 2 crits, because that skull's a crit.
7, 8.
8 damage.
Even if I block everything, I think I die. Yep. Well then. And we don't even get to put a vengeance token on you because I think the timing on that does not work out in my favor. So we take 5 damage.
5 damage. I will gain 5 power.
And Drax is down. Okay. That hit hard.
That hit very hard indeed. Good job, Corvus.
Well, I think we're going to go ahead and go with Rocket.
Yeah.
While one of my hammer holders can actually get to do something. And I think we're probably just going to be laying into Corvus.
Okay.
Although finishing off Proxima might be worth doing. No, we'll leave her as an easy days, I think. No, we're going to continue with the original plan. We're going to shoot Corvus.
Okay.
Because why not? So yeah, 6 dice energy at Corvus.
Corvus has 3.
Getting 3, not bad.
I'm blocking 2.
Yeah, we'll just do 1.
All right.
Gain of power. Would that have been worth winging it? Actually, sorry, yeah, I'm going to wing it that.
Winging it? You still have a chance to do so?
Because right now it's just 1, so every die is just a true conversion. Oh, you were blocking 2, right?
I'm blocking 2, yes.
Never mind, we're not spending wing it.
Yep.
Save it for when it's a 1-to-1.
Yep.
Try again. That's
good.
Good. 4 so far.
I'm blocking 1.
We're going to spend the wing it here.
Yep.
That's nothing. So we're getting 2 after your reduction.
Yep.
So we will gain 2 power for that. Not bad. Not amazing. But we will take it. Then, it's definitely not Misfits time. Alright, that's going to be it for Mr. Rocket.
Okay.
You have Thanos.
Thanos ran out of targets.
He did.
This is wild. Thanos is going to use the space gem.
Yes, sir.
He's going to get himself just over to here and continue on his plan of incredible violence. But before that, he's going to do a plan of sometimes actually doing things. He is going to be triple checking that I'm in range. I think so.
Rocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to be using the Mind Gem, and so he's already on fire. Let's just get him off of the point.
To the middle of nowhere.
Into the middle of nowhere, not scoring any more points.
That makes sense.
And then Thanos is going to do a little bit of punchy.
Yep, and Mr. Star-Lord?
Yep, he's got a 6-die strike attack aimed at Star-Lord.
Yep, Star-Lord's going to have 3 dice.
Oh my.
That's looking... that's what, 6?
That's 6.
That's a dead Star-Lord.
Okay.
Well, I have Prio.
Oh jeez, you do have Prio.
Alrighty, I think that's the round.
Yeah, that looks like the round.
So, going into scoring, I still have...
Oh, it's not... Is it the round?
Oh, do you have other things you want to
I
do?
have another action with him.
That's true, you could walk.
And I could theoretically... Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I'm going to put an extra point of damage on Corvus.
Oh, he was on fire. Yeah, fair enough.
In that case, I do know what I'm doing. I'm going to spend 4 power off of Thanos and patch up Corvus.
That makes sense. Patch him up to full again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And do I move? Do I take your back point? Do I focus on scoring in this game? No, that's silly. We're going to hang out precisely where he is.
Sounds good.
Standing there menacingly, and call that a round.
Cool. Alrighty. So yeah, you're gonna. I score 2. You're gonna score 3 because you are getting the middle demon portal.
Yep.
So I'm going up to 7. You are going up to 5 into the next round with a lot of characters on fire.
Oh yes, we're in Fire Town.
I have Prio. Alright, so going into the next round, first thing we're going to start out by doing is playing Galaxy's Greatest. We're going to play it on all 4 of our injured characters, that being Groot, Beta Ray, Star-Lord, and Drax. So they're all going to be having 1 extra die on pretty much everything for the rest of the game, for as long as they may live. We also have to pass out our Winging It still. So we're going to give 1 Winging It to Rocket. We're going to give 1 to Groot. And we're going to give 1 to Beta Ray, I think. Actually, we're going to give 1 to Star-Lord. I'd like to try and keep him alive, if possible, this round. Then, we're going to play Lovable Misfits. And every single member on the team is going to pay into this. Even Gamora, who's out in the middle of nowhere. Because maybe it will help her get back to the middle of somewhere. We're going to go ahead and start out with Groot for the Lovable Misfits. Or, not Groot, Rocket for the Lovable Misfits. And he's rolling a Wild, which is, I believe, a free attack. So he's just going to probably pop Proxima out of here. Yeah, he could either gain 2 power or kill Proxima. So we're going to take that shot on Proxima.
Alrighty.
So he is not a Galaxy's Greatest, but he does still have a hammer, so he's still throwing 6 dice with a Winging It.
Oh, he didn't spend for Galaxy's Greatest.
He can't. He's not injured.
Oh, he's not injured, yeah.
But we are going to get 4.
I'm going to block 2 with cover, reduced by 1, and die.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and gain 1 power on Rocket for that attack. So he's just making up for what he spent.
I am going to be spending a tactics card real quick.
Sure.
I'm going to be spending 3 off of her for Blood Despair.
Yep.
she doesn't need to attack the person who went down.
Correct.
So she
She
is
can
going
punch
to
someone.
be... or how much she took 1 damage?
Yeah.
She's going to gain a power, which is going to give her just enough to make it a quantum starburst attack.
Yep.
So this is going to be a big spender into Drax.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to spend 2 off of Thanos to make this even bigger with Death's Decree.
Yep. So it's going to be an 8 dice Death's Decree.
8 dice.
I'm going to have 3 because I am on
Starburst.
fire, but I have the Galaxy's Greatest.
Big Dumb Hero.
Yeah, Big Dumb Hero token. Same difference.
Something like that.
And yeah, I'll have 3 with a damage reduction.
Alright.
2, 3, 4 so far. 4. I'm going to block nothing. I'm going to take 3.
Alright. And because it dealt damage, you are going to be bleeding, poisoned, and stunned.
Bleed, poison, and stun, eh? Alright.
And only then does she go down.
Yes. Bleed, poison, and stun on Mr. Drax. Well, that's okay. Drax is fine with this. Actually, I think we might have Drax. No, Drax will attack later. Let's do Gamora's roll, because I really don't think hers matters all that much.
Alright.
Gamora gets a hit, which is enemy characters within 3 holding or contesting objectives. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Great.
Woo! Let's do Star-Lord next. I was hoping she'd get the movement one, which I think is the shield. Star-Lord gets a blank, which is the movement, shield or blank. So he can advance small. Let's just... I just want to try to keep him in relative safety. No, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. We'll back him up this way. And we'll put him on the point because right now we don't have anybody there. Then we're going to go ahead and roll for Groot. Groot gets a shield, so he also gets a small advance. Yeah, we'll take that. We want to stay within 2 of Corvus, actually. But we're just going to go back to about here. And then... Is it just Beta Ray left? I think it's just Beta Ray. Oh, it's Beta Ray and Drax. Beta Ray gets a blank, so Beta Ray also gets a move. I mean, a lot of those. Beta Ray will take his place in the middle of everything, contesting the demon portal.
Yep.
And then Drax is also getting a move. Oh boy! So everyone
around the board.
Everyone except Rocket and Gamora, who are the ones I would have been wanting to move the most, but is what it is. What does he want to do with that move? Absolutely nothing, I think. I think he's pretty content where he is. So now I gotta decide who's actually activating this round. We're gonna go ahead and have Groot activate first. And he's gonna start out by... how do I want to do this? We're gonna start out by spending 5 power to drop a spender on Corvus.
A spender into Corvus?
Yes.
So this is the stagger one, correct?
Yes.
The stagger and throw?
Yep.
Ooh.
9 dice because of Galaxy's Greatest.
This feels really bad.
Thinking about sacrificing
I don't like it. But I think I'm sacrificing it.
Yep.
I don't know who into.
That's fair.
Do I sacrifice it into Thanos? Weirdly enough, I think I do. Yeah.
Alright,
So Thanos
this
is
is 9
going to
dice
spend
physical into Thanos.
a power, and Corvus is going to spend a power. This is a 9 dice physical into Thanos.
Yep. With an auto stagger and a medium throw. That's not bad. That's 4. Okay, it's not as good as I thought it was. 4, 5.
I'm going to be taking 4.
I will gain 4. Or no, I don't gain anything for this. But then I get to throw you medium. Now the real question here is, because it's Thanos, I don't know if there's any point in just throwing you away. You have the Space Stone. So I'm actually going to throw you at Corvus.
Okay. So Thanos is going to take no damage from that because of his reduction.
Yep.
And
Corvus
Thanos
will hopefully take some damage if it's size
4
3.
damage going at him. He's taken 1.
Alrighty.
The reduction.
That could have been a little better, but that's okay. Then we're going to go ahead and... I just throw the 6 dice there. At this point, do I throw it at Thanos? Because he's only got, what, 5 health left?
4.
4? Yeah, we're actually going to throw this into Thanos, our next attack. It's just going to be a basic strike, 6 dice physical.
Alright.
And that's going to be 2, not quite what we wanted, and you're blocking all of it.
All right.
Last thing we're going to do is we're going to pay 2 for a living plant.
Yep.
Or not living plant, rather. Tangling vines. We're going to throw the root condition out onto, I think Thanos is still the hit here.
That feels very correct. Making the stones cost power is going to be rough.
Then the last thing I think for the round here... Right, yeah. Groot's not on fire. Drax is on fire. We're going to have Drax and Rocket pay for Crew of the Moana.
To stop themselves from being on fire
Prevent
themselves from
Exactly.
fire in the future.
Exactly. So
All
I need
right.
to give Drax 2 power back and remove all of those conditions you put on Drax
Yep.
so rudely. Yeah, big tactics card turn for
Oh,
Guardians
yeah.
there.
Well, I also used quite a few this
You
turn.
did use a couple, yeah.
Tactics card, the turn.
Yep. That's going to be it for Groot, though, so you may go with whoever you would like. Oh, and don't forget Thanos is staggered as well,
Oh, he's staggered.
because I got the spender on him.
You are correct. Well, that means it's definitely going to be Corvus who's going to be spending a lot of the 10 power he's accumulated.
Yep.
We're going to be spending 3 for Glaive's Edge.
Yes, sir.
And then 4 for Death Blow. So this is going to be... Oh, and then 2 off of Thanos for Death's Decree.
3 off of Thanos.
3 off of Thanos for Death's Decree. Stop making things more expensive.
No, I
So
refuse.
this starts as a 7-die physical attack into Beta Ray Bill. Then I add 1 from the hammer and 2 from Thanos. Glaive's Edge is going to make me count blanks.
Beta has 5 dice because of Galaxy's Greatest.
And he wasn't on fire.
He can't be on fire.
All right.
That's not great. That's only 3 so far.
I'm counting blanks.
Never mind.
1,
That's
2,
quite
3,
good. That's
4,
7.
5, 6, 7 with 2 crits. 8 and 9 because I can turn that into a crit.
Yep. We're blocking pretty good. We're getting 4 so far with 2 criticals.
Mm-hmm.
5, which means we would be taking 4. We might as well pay 1 so we only take 3.
Okay. And I didn't get a wild, so I didn't get my trigger for the free strike attack.
That's a big deal.
Whew. That's unfortunate.
He spent a lot of power into that too.
He did. We got power. What's power if not to be spent? We're going to spend 3 off of him for a Glaive's Edge strike.
Yep.
So this is going to be 7 die because, or 6 die, sorry, because of the hammer.
Yep. I'm going to have 5.
And I'm counting blanks again.
That's not bad.
4 with Pierce.
We're going to get a single crit. That's going to be a block. You're going to turn 1 away, so it would be 3. I could reduce down to 2, but that's not going to be enough. Beta Ray will go down here.
Beta Ray will be defeated.
And that'll be a VP for you.
Yeah, that triggers Thanos' leadership. Corvus did 2 damage, so he's going to gain 2 power from that.
Yep.
And this would be the fantastic, wonderful time where I get Proxima to go again, but
unfortunately,
unfortunately I have to be content with only killing 1 model.
Yep. Alrighty, now I have decisions to make. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Drax.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to have him try to deal with X-23 here. So I'll see if I can get a camera angle that works. Close enough. So we're going to start out by doing, let's see here, power-wise, what can we do? We can do that. Okay, we're actually going to start out with a regular Blades attack. So this is just a 5-dice physical attack. Yeah, nothing fancy about it. We got a wild bleed if we get the trigger into X-23, who's on fire.
She's only rolling 2 dice.
2 with the wild bleed.
I can't re-roll, so I'm just blocking 1.
Take 1.
Taking 1.
We'll gain 1 power for that. Then we're going to go ahead, we're going to pay 3 power.
Okay.
We're going to throw Corvus at her.
Okay. So Corvus is going to take 1 damage and gain power.
Yep.
And she's going to roll 3 die because Incinerate doesn't affect dodges.
Yep, this is dodge.
Getting pretty good.
She's going to take 1.
Yeah.
Alrighty. She's doing alright.
So far, so good.
Then we're just going to pay 3 on a spender into her.
Okay.
So this is the spender better here, actually? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go for Drax's spender here next. So this is going to be 6 dice. A wild throw, hopefully we can get. And yeah, it's 6 dice because we've taken 3 damage. And it should be 7 because I'm an
That's
idiot.
what I was going to say.
I also forgot about that on the basic strike. Whoops. But I'm not complaining. I think we got her.
She's blocking 1.
With the crit, oh, that was a crit. That's going to be 7.
Yeah, so she's only going to take 3,
The
actually.
throw is before damage, so we're also going to throw her at a Corvus.
Okay. He's going to have to roll to block that.
And does she count as a size 3?
She does.
Nice.
And he's blocking 1.
Taking 2.
Taking 2.
I'll take it. So I take her off the table.
You take her hammer as well.
And yeah, Drax will pick that up. I think it's still the right call to have Drax pick that up. Thanos only has 1 punch, and if that's going into Drax, then we're okay with it. And she will be dead.
She's gone.
Good job, Drax.
Yeah.
With a really solid second attack roll. And last for you is Thanos. You could choose to pass.
I could, but no.
That's fair.
He is going to immediately get rid of that stagger.
Yes, sir.
And he needs...
Your other action should be to shake the root. That would be mine.
That sounds like a really good idea. You know what I could do, though? I could spend 3 to do a 8-die Cosmic Blast into Drax.
You could do that. I mean, I would appreciate it if you didn't, but you could. I will have 4 dice, because I'm no longer on fire, and I do have the Galaxy's Greatest token.
That's why I'm going for the 8 dicer and not the 5.
It's fair. That's looking pretty good. 5.
6.
6. Come on, Drax. He's going to block 3, reduce by 1, and only take 2 and be alive.
Alright. I do get the Wild Titan's Will.
So you get to shove me, and I believe I'm slowed, but I can't be slowed because I can crew the Milano this turn.
Yeah, but I get you further away.
Yep. You don't know.
My touching is... It's hard to see from this angle.
I think you pretty much have to go straight this way in order to not hit, like, along the truck.
Well, then how about that? How's that look to you?
That looks good.
Yeah? It's hard to see from both the side of the truck.
That's fine.
Boop. I actually can't see the
There,
other side of the tool.
There you go.
Angles!
Is that going to be it for Mr. Thanos, then?
That is all for Mr. Thanos.
Alrighty.
Hoping for a little bit more than that, but, well...
I mean, he only had 1 action. There wasn't much more you could have... I guess you could have got the kill.
I could have gotten the kill. That's what I was hoping for. The kill and the hammer, but...
We're going to go ahead and have Star-Lord go next and try to finish off Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, does Star-Lord try to finish off Corvus?
Corvus has 2 health remaining.
I think Corvus might be the better first hit here. Star-Lord is going to pay for a hit and run on his attack against Corvus. Because I think at this point we're just going to choose violence and try to table you as well. So we are Big Dumb Hero, so we're going to have 6 dice on this attack into Corvus. And yeah, let's see what we get. 3, not bad.
Taking 2 and going down.
Good talk. We're going to move to where we can steal your hammer.
Yeah.
With that hit and run. So if that hammer drops here, we will move to about here. Which unfortunately wouldn't be on the point anymore, but that's fine. We're going to pay 1 to pick it up. Shoot, we still have a winging it token this turn. We also still have Drax, or Groot's, because I expected you to try and punch him and you didn't.
No.
We have 3 power left, so we might as well spend it on a full auto.
Yeah.
Oh, I also didn't gain power for that attack. That was a builder, so I gained 2.
Yes, it did 2 damage.
Then we're going to spend 3 for a full auto into Thanos, because why not?
Yeah.
So this is going to be a 9 dice full auto, because we have Big Dumb Hero and we have Hammer.
That's a mean combination.
It is. This is kind of gross.
Oh, speaking of kind of gross.
That's, what, 7? I think we got him.
He's going to take 4, actually.
He's also going to gain a bunch of conditions on
Which
the way
he's going to get rid of when he flips.
Well, you know what? Fine. Then Star-Lord is done. Sure.
Yeah.
What the heck is Rocket doing?
Walking back onto the point?
I guess, yeah, Rocket is walking back over to this point. So he's just going to move. Oh, shoot, and Gamora hasn't gone yet.
Oh, jeez.
So Rocket's just going to move there. He's going to be within 2 of Groot. And he's just going to chill. And he's going to contest the back point. Gamora is just going to double move. Probably onto the middle point. I don't love the idea of her being on fire, but also points. So, yeah, we're actually going to start with a climb action. We're going to get on top of the truck here. And then we're just going to move to be hanging out with... we can't stand there. Can we stand up here? We can probably stand up there. Making sure that's legal. It is. And yeah, that's gonna be the round. So I'm gonna score 2 demon portals and 4 hammers, giving me 6 points this round, up to 13.
I'm gonna score nothing.
What a turn! Jeez, into
I
round.
thought you said you weren't choosing scoring.
Yeah. Can you drop some of my hammers so we can go to attrition, please? That's gonna be the round. Going into the next round, Rocket and Gamora are going to be lit on fire. and I have to decide winging it.
Proxima's also on fire.
Nobody cares about Proxima.
I care. I care so much.
We're going to give one to Star-Lord again. We're going to give one to Rocket again. And we're going to give one to Groot again. And I'm sticking with the same three because I'm not expecting Drax to live anything, but somehow he's alive.
Alright, we're going to go with Proxima. I need to do some incredible violence to make up for the trouncing I got last turn. So she's going to be doing a 5-dice spear throw into Star-Lord.
He's going to have 4 dice because of Big Dumb Hero.
Yep. This comes with a wild poison.
Well, yeah, but 4, not bad.
4's real good.
We're going to block 1, maybe 2. 2, I'm okay with taking 2 damage.
Alright. I'm going to be placing within one of him.
Yes, sir.
So we're just going to... Yeah, let's hop right in over here.
Sure, sure.
And then, because 1 attack's worth of violence just isn't enough for me, she's going to be hitting him with a strike attack, and Thanos is going to be spending 2 for a Death Decree, adding 4 extra dice to this. So this is going from a 5 dice to, I can do math, 9 dice? That's how math works.
That's going to be 4.
Yep.
I am blocking
4 with a pierce.
I'm going to explode my crits, see if that pierce matters. It does not. That is 6 blocks.
Jeepers. Well,
wow.
Lucky for me, I still had the power I needed to spend on Wife of Corvus Glaive.
Sure.
So it's not over yet.
That was quite the defense roll, though, Mr. Lord.
Something, Mr. Lord. Ugh, Mr. Lord, why? I desperately needed to do 2 damage on that so I could get the execute going, but...
Oh, you needed to build for execute.
Yep.
I'm okay with this.
Because you spent all of it on the Blood Despair Spender.
Yeah.
Corvus is going to match his wife's level of unchecked, unstoppable, unabashed...
That defense roll stopped it pretty good.
Well, listen. We all have dreams.
Going for the range 4 on Star-Lord?
No, he's going for the range 3 death blow on him.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So spending 3?
Yep.
Or spending 4. That's how math works. And he's going to be doing a 7-die death blow.
I will have 4 with my lenient still up.
We're going to count one of those skulls
4,
as a crit.
5. Not
6.
bad. Only one of the skulls is a crit.
Yeah.
So that's 5.
Oh, 5. That's how math works.
Ooh, that is not the roll we had last time. Doesn't actually matter what I reroll here, because even if they both are blocks, you do the 3 damage you need, and Star-Lord will die.
Yep, and I did get the flurry.
Nice.
So he's going to get a free medium advance.
Star-Lord's also going to be dropping a hammer before he leaves the table.
Yeah, we're going to drop it right over here. Because I'm going to focus on trying to take some people off the board before they kill me. He's going to get his flurry, so he's going to move on over here.
Yep.
And he's going to do a strike attack into Drax here.
That makes sense. Yeah. Drax is going to have 4 defense dice on this.
And I've got 5 with that wild pierce. Going to count one of those skulls as a crit, so I'll get 2 extra.
3 with a pierce.
3 with a
I
pierce.
need a perfect block. That is not it. Drax will go down.
And how much did I do?
1.
I will gain 1
and I
power.
drop another hammer.
Alright, so Corvus, it's 2 power to pick up the second hammer, correct?
No, that's you're thinking virus.
Oh, okay, so I'll pay 2 power. I'll pick up both hammers.
They make your tactics cards cost more, which, shoot, we already screwed that up a couple times, but I did and you did, because you mothershipped with Corvus having one, and I think you might have sacrificed with one as well.
No, sacrifice was into Thanos. He had
but they both have to pay.
You're right.
I also did it, though, because I played a bunch of cards, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna ignore that.
We'll pretend we're so good at this game.
Yeah.
So he's going to pick up both hammers.
Yep.
And he's going to spend 4 power for another death blow.
Who's this one going into?
I'm thinking it might be into Groot.
Yep.
No, you know what? Let's do it into Rocket.
Well, I think it might be Groot.
Whoa, crazy. So this is actually going to be 9 dice because of 2 hammers.
Yep. Groot's got 5 dice.
Oops. I'm so good at holding things. 9 dice.
That looks pretty violent. 5?
5, and I did get my flurry.
I block nothing, so I am just taking 5.
Alright.
Ouch. You know what? Is this one worth... you don't have a pierce in there because there's no pierce in this attack?
No.
Yeah, this is probably worth using my
Winging it
to reroll 2 and hopefully take at least 1 less damage. We do. We only take 4.
And I get my flurry, so I'm going to move myself on over to here.
Yep.
And we're going to go for another...
Oh, Charlotte's off the table.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, in that case, we might go over here.
Sure.
Be next to his wife. We're going to go for a 7-dice strike into you, because boy howdy do I love doing way too many attacks in one turn.
Yeah. And this is into Groot again.
With the pierce this time.
Yeah. 3.
With a pierce.
I block nothing again, and Groot's just going to go down. Wow. Well then.
Corvus having a turn.
Uh-huh.
How much did you just do?
3 more.
He'll gain 3 more power.
Groot's defense dice just absolutely whiffing on me there. Okay.
Yeah, that's rough.
5
Ooh.
twice with blanks. Alright. Is that it for Mr. Corvus?
Oh, that's all. You know, just attacking 4 times.
Yeah, I hope so.
Alright.
We're going to go ahead and have Gamora go next. I might be sacrificing the Raccoon here a little bit, but we got to try things. So the first thing she's going to do is she's going to pay 2 for an Assassin's Leap, and she's going to throw herself at Proxima.
Okay.
So, just a size 2 collision into Ms. Midnight.
She is rolling 3 dice, considering it does not affect her dodges.
Yes, sir.
She's blocking
She's
2.
taking 1. She's blocking 2 and taking 1.
Yeah, she can't reduce to 0. So
Yeah.
she's still taking 1 damage.
Okie dokie. Then we're just going to punch her with our regular attack. This is going to be a 7-dice Godslayer, and you're going to bleed if I do damage, but I'm hoping to do a little more than just the bleed.
Alright.
And that's
That
looking
might be
pretty
a
good with
little
those
more than
wilds
just the bleed.
converting whatever I'm about to roll this crit into. Never mind, that's just going to be a dead Proxima.
Yeah, I'm
probably.
going to take nothing out of that and take her off the board.
How much did she take? 4?
4.
I'm going to gain 4 power. Then, I guess we're going to do a Cosmic Assassin into both Corvus and Thanos.
Alrighty.
Which one do we want to do first? We're going to do Corvus first, I think.
Alrighty.
So it's going to be 7 dice still, but it has a Pierce attached.
And I've got 3 die.
That's pretty good. Those wilds will mean that's 7 hits. Lock 1, reduce 1.
Well, you pierce.
Yeah, I do pierce. You're
so
right.
I reduce by 1 of your 7.
And you take 6 and die.
Yeah, and he drops 2 hammers.
Well then.
You are clapping back.
Apparently, can I even? I can't target Thanos with the second one.
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting. Because I can't target from Corvus anymore.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put 1 over here for Gamora to pick up. We're gonna put down here for Rocket to pick up. But we're gonna be as tactical about this as possible. We're gonna put it on this side of Rocket, so that way it's difficult for Thanos to potentially get both.
Okay.
Then Gamora will spend 1 to pick up 1 hammer.
Alright.
And wow, Gamora going hard.
Oh, yeah. She's just not choosing...
I guess I should have started with Thanos, but you know, I didn't expect that.
Not choosing mercy today.
Anyways, that's it for Gamora.
We're going to go with Thanos. He's going to pay 3 power for a Cosmic Blast, making this an 8-die energy attack into Rocket Raccoon.
I have 1 die and cover, so unless it's a skull, it's a shield.
Yeah.
I think you got him. It's a skull.
It's a skull!
Yep, so Rocket's gonna... Oh, no, I can't even wing at that. Yep, Rocket's gonna go down.
Yep.
He's gonna drop a hammer, which you can pick up if you would like.
Yep, so we're going to spend a power. We're going to pick this hammer up.
Yep. You did 3 damage for what it's worth, but you don't actually care about that.
No.
I do gain 3 power for that, and Rocket is still on the board. He's just going to be dazed.
Yep. So we're going to grab that hammer. We're now going to be using the Mind Gem, which is going to allow him to...
Mind Gem? You mean space?
Sorry, Space Gem. That's the one. I'm so good at gems. I know
He's
what
just
they're...
going to go chill in the middle of them.
Yeah, well, you're not scoring that point, so I'm just going to hang out right next to Gamora, who is on fire.
She is.
And I am going to... She's carrying a hammer as well. How much damage on her?
She's got 2 hammers, 1 damage.
2 hammers, 1 damage. No, let's go for the Cosmic Blast.
Cool.
So we're going to spend 3 more. Going down to no power remaining. We're going for a 9 dice now that I have a hammer energy into her.
I'm going to have 3.
Woo! 3
7
crits?
with 3 crits. That's I block 3, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Blocking 4.
I only block 3.
Oh, blocking 3, taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, she's gonna take 5 damage and go down. She'll drop 2 hammers.
All right. We will drop them.
Right, you can't even pick them up.
Now we're gonna drop them right over here on the far side of Thanos.
Yep. And that's going to be you're scoring 1 point.
Yeah, we'll put them within 1 of Thanos.
Into the 5th round.
Yeah, welcome to round 5. It's just Thanos.
Alrighty. Alright, so going into my first activation of the round, Gamora's going to play that Eyes on the Prize that got denied from me. Yep. And then she's going to spend 3 power to pick up 3 hammers. So that's going to leave her with 3 power remaining. She's got 3 hammers to her name. And no damage on her. Why would she still have damage? Now the real question here is, there's the smart play of I double move and I throw myself away and we're done here. Or I could throw 9 dice at you a bunch.
That is certainly an option.
I think I'm going to throw 9 dice at you a bunch because that sounds more fun.
It sounds really fun.
So we're going to throw 9 dice at you, see what happens, and then probably do it again. Yeah.
Alright, I've got 3 with a reduction.
That's only 5, but not bad.
Blocking 1, reducing by 1, taking 3.
So I will gain 3. Then we will go ahead and spend 2 to throw ourselves at you.
Alright, I will be rolling 3 defense die against this 3 damage.
Yeah. And you'll take 2.
I'll take 2. Ooh. This is getting dicey.
How low are you?
He has 4 health left.
Well, at this point... Now the question is, do I spend her? Because the only thing it gives me is the Pierce. Oh, Gamora's not on fire anymore.
No, just rocket.
Which also meant I rolled too many defense dice on Gamora last round, but that doesn't matter because she died anyways.
Yes.
Huh. Is the spender worth the Pierce, but I lose martial prowess? No, I think we go for we'll do the slightly safer play of we're just gonna throw 9 dice at you again.
Okay.
And yeah. That's pretty good because those wilds are gonna let me convert 2 things.
And I'm gonna blank out on defense.
I think we just killed the Titan.
You just killed the Titan.
Convert 2. Thanos dies, and what a freaking game!
This is ridiculous. Wait. Game's not over. He drops the hammer. She picks it up.
Game immediately ends.
Give her another hammer.
How much damage did I even do to him at the end?
Well, how much did you get
Well,
there?
yeah, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you convert your wilds?
I think I did.
I don't think you can anymore if you didn't.
There's a shield, but I think I did.
Okay, so you did... Well, he only had...
I would have
left.
done 7 damage, but...
You only had 4 left, so you did 4, but...
Wild.
Wow.
The heck was that game?
Oh, that was ridiculous.
That was the definition of let's just throw dice at each other and see what happens. That was so stupid.
I loved
that was a lot of
so
fun.
much.
That was a fantastic game.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what to like constructively talk about that game. That was just let's just throw a bunch of dice at each other, and both of us had really hot attack dice, and both of us had, for the most part, fairly mediocre defense dice. I had the odd really good roll. Mm-hmm. Like Star-Lord's freaking, how about I block 6 on 4 dice?
Yep.
But none of it ended up actually mattering, because every time you would get me on the next attack anyways. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was, I don't know what to say, man.
That was...
From round 1, Beta Ray dummying X-23, so she just doesn't get to play the game.
I mean, she did wind up playing the game.
But then, yeah, like the next round, she walks in and takes out Beta Ray, and also, I think, did a chunk into Drax.
She took out 2 people. She
she did take out Drax then, I think.
I think she did, yeah. Because she came in with the...
Well, no, it was Groot. It was Groot.
Yeah, she took out Groot. Yeah. Yes.
Which was crazy. Yeah, I mean, she just did a lot of work, even though that happened. Gamora was almost completely out of this game for the first half of it. She did a good chunk of damage in Proxima, then Proxima left. Mm-hmm. But then she comes in and she's just like, how about Corvus and Proxima die and I'm
Right
killing
now.
Thanos? Like, Gamora just walks in, the Guardians are getting absolutely slapped. Gamora walks in and is like, do I have to do everything? This is very movie accurate, actually.
They don't call it the God Slayer for nothing.
No, that's very true. She was crazy good this game, which was awesome. Because she hasn't had a great showing on the channel in the past, so that was really good to see. Rocket and Groot didn't really get to do Rocket and Groot things, but they still felt fine. Groot's defense dice were abysmal, but who cares? Nothing was about defense dice this game. It was all about attack.
No, this was a very offensive game.
Corvus was hitting like a truck all game long. Proxima was hitting reasonably well. She had a few kind of whiffy attacks, but nothing too bad. Thanos was hitting really hard. He one-tapped Gamora, and he one-tapping Rocket's a little expected, but
he did it.
He still did it. Star-Lord wasn't long for this world, but he felt all right before he went. Like, everyone kind of did well. Everyone got to do things. It's good.
Everyone did their things. What does Drax's judgment token even do?
Yeah, because Drax... So I think there was one point in the game where I should have actually handed you a judgment token, but basically the next time he attacks a character who has the vengeance token, he gets 3 extra dice, and then the token gets removed.
Yeah, that's just good.
Yeah.
That's just value. I do think he probably should have put it on Proxima, but...
Yeah, when she was on 1 health, I didn't want to, because I was like, she's on 1 health, I'm not gonna...
Well, does that go away when she flips?
No, I don't think so, and also, I definitely should have put it on her. I didn't read this ability properly. He can move the token when another person hits him. The only reason why I didn't was because it says you can only have 1 in play. But no, I could have moved it from her to someone else.
Yeah.
So, I definitely should have. Whoops. My bad.
Well.
But
she still went down.
And he still had a freaking good turn. He still... Was it X-23 he dummied in a turn? And he also, I think, threw her at Corvus once or twice.
Yep.
So that was good. Or no, he threw Corvus at her, and then he threw her at Corvus.
Mutual throwings.
Yes, it was great. Drax felt pretty good. I can understand why he's like the least Guardian member, but he's fun. He's a cool model. Like everyone kind of did their thing. That was good. Well, anyways, I think that is going to do it for this battle report. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Helps us see that you guys are interested in the things that we're putting out. And leave your thoughts down below for sure on this game. Anything that you liked, what you didn't like. We very specifically made sure not to bring CGR this game, or either of us, because both of us he's affiliated. But this is I think Guardians, every time they've been on the channel, have had CGR, so we wanted to try a kind of more traditional movie team. And Guardians are still very strong and very fun that way. So that was good. But that is all I have to say for this one. So once more, hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a great day. Peace.